This is the city of Absalom, the city at the center of the world. Absalom is celebrating the Radiant Festival, a 3-month festival of epic proportions held once every 100 years. The celebration attracts all types: tourists, performers, merchants, inventors, as well as unsavory types, petty thieves, gangs, cults, and criminal enterprises. That's where we come in. We protect and serve. We are the Agents of Edgewatch.
Hey everyone, welcome to Roll for Combat, Agents of Edgewatch. I'm your GM and host, Stephen Glicker, and in this week's episode, the agents continue their exploration and find a new level to the dungeon. Dun dun dun! So this is a rather complex dungeon. I'll tell you why. First, it's gigantic. I mean, if you look at the actual map, which you can at the Discord channel, you will see just how huge this dungeon is. The other thing is that they did this trick where they had multiple levels of the dungeon, but they put it on the same map, which makes it really hard to run, especially online, because it's weird. I can't even describe it, because like some areas you're walking above the ground, some areas you're walking below ground, and then you have to show the corridors when they're the below ground area. It's just a mess. I really think they should have made it 2 maps, or at least 3 maps, because there's actually another level to this dungeon. So you have a 3-level dungeon, but they made it on 2 maps, and they combined 2 of the levels on 1 map. There's this guy who's remaking every single map for pretty much every single adventure path and adventure, and he's doing a really good job. He completely remade these maps, and he cut them up in such a way that you can use them on separate levels, and I can't believe he's doing it for like just about every single thing. I don't know his name offhand, but if you go to the Pathfinder 2nd Edition Reddit channel, you can see he posts all the time up there about redoing all the maps for every single adventure path. He's even doing it for the adventures themselves, and he's doing a really good job. The only issue I would have used his maps, is that I do use the pre-loaded maps from Roll20, and they have, like, you know, all the line of sight, and they have all the fog of war and all the lighting effects done already. And, you know, if it was a small map that just had, I don't know, like a couple of boxes, you know, like a house or something, sure. But this is a cave system. Do you know how hard a cave system is to do with line of sight and lighting effects? Oh, lordy, it's a lot of work. So the problem is that I tried putting his map into my map, but it didn't line up at all. Like, none of the walls even came close, and I was like, ugh, I don't want to redo it, so I'm just going to use the existing map. So that's the only reason why I didn't use his map. There's also the same equivalent of another tool on Foundry, where it's this guy where he does this amazing thing where if you upload your adventure, it will take all the maps and put them into Foundry VTT. And it's really amazing, actually. Again, these people who have all this spare time to just do this stuff basically for free to help people out with their games, either on Roll20 or Foundry or Fantasy Grounds or whatever you use out there, is really astounding. Back, I guess, in the day when I wasn't doing a podcast, maybe I would have done that too. I guess in a weird way, doing a podcast is kind of similar, because we're just, you know, recording and putting things out. Some people make maps, some people build modules, and some people do podcasts. So I guess in a way, we're all adding a bit to the community. One thing I want to mention is that this week's episode, especially the end of the episode, is really funny. I was actually like laughing so hard I was crying just listening and editing this week's episode. I don't know, every so often it just is like the perfect storm of everyone having a good time and just being funny with each other. It happens on every podcast, you know, it happens on 3 Ring Adventure, it happens in Agents of Edgewatch, but the end of this episode It's just, oh my god, I had to listen to it again. It was so funny. But I think you're all going to enjoy it. If you, if you're not big on fights and you don't want to, listen to that, feel free, but don't skip the last 15 minutes. I promise you it is worth it. Anyhow, with that, let's get to this week's show notes. So RPG Superstar, we have tons of interviews. There's interviews all over the place. You can find us on NoNad1. You can find us in No Direction. There's a new one called the Local Disaster Tour Guide, and that one is really cool, actually. It's one of my favorite ones. You should check that one out. They're on YouTube. We went through a lot of the dragon ancestry on that interview. And then we have more interviews coming up. We have an Ask Me Anything coming up on the Pathfinder Reddit channel, which I've never done one before, so I'm very excited. That is August 29th. Me and Mark Seifter are going to have Ask Me Anything. I mean, you kind of already can do that because, on the Discord channel, I do talk to everyone and will answer any of your questions, but not everyone is on the Discord channel and not everyone knows about us. And more importantly, Mark does not talk about everything and anything that often. So there will be an Ask Us Anything where you can ask us anything about, well, pretty much the entire Kickstarter. You can ask about the monster part system, about the monsters, about how you can become a dragon, how he's writing that. You can ask about the adventure path, which I haven't really even talked about too much. It will be covered more in the next coming weeks because now they're actually starting to write it. I have the outline complete and we've met about it, but they didn't really start writing it yet. So even they themselves, the writers, don't exactly know how it's supposed to go because, we have the general beats. The specific information is still new to them because they didn't do it. So that will be going over in the next couple of weeks. So you'll be able to have a lot of information. And oh yeah, the Kickstarter itself goes live on August 31st and it's pretty much ready to go. I just have a few more graphics. Boy, I tell you, making Kickstarter, who knew it was this much work? It is a lot of work, but do be on the lookout for that. Also, make sure you check out the Discord channel. We have a new venture officer, Bring42. He's in charge of the Roll for Combat Lodge, and he's doing a really, really good job. He is running everything like a tight ship. We have all these cool new online conventions coming up. So if you want to play a Pathfinder or Starfinder game, come over to discord.rollforcombat.com and you could join Game Day X or Game Day 10, where they are running lots and lots of games. And of course, don't forget, check out the Patreon if you too want to listen to the episodes early and join us live. And I'm going to be trying out a couple of new things with the live channel. We'll see how that goes. And I might be changing things up in the live channel. That's right. I'm fooling around with some new technologies. But we normally record 3 Ring Adventure on Sundays and Edgewatch on Mondays and Malevolence whenever I get a chance. Right now, everyone's been on vacations, so we had to stop it. But don't worry, it's going to be starting up again because we kind of stopped like right in the middle of it and it was starting to get interesting, but we will bring it back up. This is not uncommon. Actually, Dead Suns, we wouldn't stop for 3 months. So, as long as we just keep moving forward, eventually it will get done. But I promise that we'll come back up again once everyone calms down. Usually in the winter, everyone comes back and it gets a little easier to record. But with that, let's get to this week's exciting episode. Last we left off, you returned to the catacombs, where you had many, many choices. You could go underground, you can continue to explore the church area, you can try to kill some bad guys, who knows what you're going to do. But on top of that, you have detailed notes and detailed information that was given to you by the turncoat. So you know pretty much where everything is, kind of. And you know that it's going to suck. It's just all going to stink because everything wants to kill you and everything's really strong. So you figured, hey, let's go to the area with the portcullis and put the little handle in the box and pull it open. And you see some undead monstrosity from the dark tapestry that's part ooze. And you're like, how hard can a half ooze, half undead, half dark tapestry monstrosity be, and one crit later that almost brought Lomang down in one hit, you realized, oh my god, run away very, very fast because we're going to die. And on top of that, even though you ran away, this thing summoned an ooze to go after you, so you couldn't even run away. And then you killed the ooze. And now the gate's closed. I think you took that handle and threw it away because you're like, enough of that. I'm not going back there. And now you're in front of the closed portcullis. And you are licking your wounds. What are you going to do?
I remember us talking about the order of things that we were going to explore, and we had a long discussion, but I forget what the resolution of that discussion was. I think
John Statz is playing Cadet Dougie McDougal, a human ruffian rogue.
I remember some interest in the thing to the east and to the north.
Seth Lipton is playing Gomez, a goblin elementalist sorcerer.
Yeah, I thought we were going to try to sort of finish out this level.
Jason McDonald is playing Basil Blackfeather, a Tengu empiricist investigator.
I thought we decided that the thing to the east was going to be super high level as well, but I might be wrong. I'm not sure about that.
For what's worth, I don't want to do any of that. I want to go down to get down into the little crack in the southwest and do the mission.
Well, I mean, I'm a curious person.
I'm not against greyhawking the entire top level.
Yeah.
But my character's preference is to do the mission.
Don't forget, you do have the maps, and the maps do show you that, for all intents and purposes, there are 3 levels. There is this top floor, there's these caverns, and then there's the lower level. Now, you don't have to be a genius to figure out the lower level where the bosses are and everything is probably insanely hard. But up here, I wouldn't meta it too much. You know, like, assuming that, top level is easy, middle level is medium, bottom level is hard. Yeah, you tried to do that, and you had a monster that was way above your pay grade that was just sitting up here in the top level. So I would just say go with your instinct. Go with your gut. Go with your heart.
These stairs, this crack goes down?
Down into the deeps.
And that thin crack also went down?
Yes, both go down.
I'm fine with either one, actually, if anyone has a preference.
I prefer this one that we're right next to right now.
Chris Beamer is playing Lomang, an orc tiefling monk of the crane style.
Okay. Anyone else?
Why don't we at least take a look at this one while we're here?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to go everywhere anyway.
Sounds like an easy sell. I say the person with the highest hour class, go first.
Okay.
Why do I have an eyeball on Dougie?
To show that you have dark vision.
Ah.
Lomang, you see a northern tunnel carved into the living rock that winds down steep earthen stairs down to a lower level. So there you can see that the rock is literally going into earth. So you go from very nice polished granite and stuff to earth.
All right, I moved down a little bit. What do I see?
And it's sort of snaking around. Snaky. Oh, there it goes. Look, it's going around. Oh,
I'm going to follow him at a little bit of a distance.
It's still going down,
it's still going down. Down you go.
Downtown.
Downtown. All right, now hold on a second.
It reminds me of the caverns of my youth.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And Dougie is... Ooh, we're underground.
So now you are underground, and you see in front of you a little bit of a hallway going to the west, about 20 feet, that ends... It just ends. That's it. It just ends at a wall.
Ends at a secret door.
A wall.
I look for a secret door.
Oh, wait, hold on. You see the wrong thing. Sorry. There we go. Sorry about that.
That's how this map did it.
Yeah,
Okay.
so now you can see that it continues on. So you're now underneath those
the
stairs that
Okay.
you went down below. So you're now actually under the stairs, and it goes to the west about 20 feet. And yep, it goes to the end. It just stops.
It ends right there.
It ends right there.
That seems weird. I do perception check to try and find a secret door.
Okay. He looks around, he puts his hands on the wall, and sure enough, you find loose granite slab on the wall. It is, in fact, are you ready for this?
Yep.
A secret door. Oh, look at that, the
Ding,
big
ding,
old
ding,
ass.
ding, 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 ding. I want experience for that, please. Thank you.
Secret tunnel. Secret
I
tunnel.
want bonus experience.
I see Seth is just shaking his head. Why are you shaking your head, Seth? What are you just incredulous of this whole thing, or?
I'm missing back decades and decades and decades ago when a secret door was actually something special.
You mean
this
was it
one-
so obvious?
This one was an
the
obvious
first one we found. Yeah,
This
yeah,
was an
that's
easy
true.
one. There's others.
Yeah.
This is me.
How do you know how many you've missed? Maybe this is the first of 20 that you've managed to
True.
find. That's the problem with the secret door. You don't know if you missed it because
That's true.
you missed it. So who knows? It's like, when you play those video games and at the end they give you the stats like on Doom and you're like, oh, how many secrets did they get? Because it's like 2 out of 9 and you're like, 9? There was 7 other secrets in this place? What the heck? You found like 2 of them. Well, guess what? Here's 1. I'll give you the 1/8 more to go. So
I mean, sometimes the secret door, like one side is very obvious, but the other side is not obvious. So maybe it opens up. To
Yeah,
like a
this
room
one's
that's
probably
like, if
very
you were in that room,
obvious.
you would never know it was there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I will open the secret door. How about that?
okay, you're gonna push open the secret door. Hold on a second.
I mean, it would be a pretty stupid secret door if this were supposed to be the hidden side.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
You
The other
push-
side is the hidden side.
You push open the granite, and it opens up into a
I just made
very,
a secret tunnel reference.
very.
Well, we
large
found a
area.
secret door, so I started saying secret tunnel.
The walls of this area, while still in a crude style, are made of bright white stone, and the arc cells carved into the chamber are sealed with shiny black granite slabs. Decorative motifs of crystal flora and fauna are carved into the walls throughout. In the middle of the mausoleum, a dry alabaster fountain stands amidst the catacombs' otherwise permissive gloom. Delicate carvings of ivory, flowers, and other plants, as well as a series of sentences in elven script, lie at the sculpture's basin, all centered on a filigree fountainhead that looks to have obviously been tampered with. So you see a very large, pretty nice cavern that looks like it was a mausoleum. There's a river to the west, about 30 feet to the west, that's going, I can't tell if it's north or south. Oh, hold on, Gomez, stop running around. And in the middle, you actually see a very beautiful sort of elven fountain. And
Dry.
yes. Well, no, not dry. In fact, I have a picture. If you
I
give
thought
me
they
a
said
second.
dry fountain.
Hold on. Let me
Yeah, it's
check.
not dry.
Okay, dry fountain. Okay, hold on.
It's like the old Washington Square Park.
If
My
I can get
daughter-
up to the front, I can actually read Elvish.
Hold on one second, because there is a handout.
There's an elf in the picture. Is that elf selling weed? Because if it's Washington Square Park,
What?
that elf would be
Dime
selling
bags.
weed.
Yeah, that's right.
So, as you enter, you see behind the fountain a elven woman who is dressed in blue, and she's sort of hiding behind the fountain, although you can see her. She's sort of like peeking around it.
Like peeking at us or peeking
Mhm.
at something.
No, peeking at you, like she's sort of hiding.
Hiding from me. For
Yes,
us.
you made
Okay.
a lot of noise coming in
Okay.
here, let me tell you.
So,
I'm gonna move in,
all right.
and I make non-threatening gestures. I say
Wow.
nothing
You
to worry
walk
about.
Right up to her? Well, she starts talking very quickly in a language you don't understand.
Dougie speaks Elven, and I think
Does Dougie speak Elven?
yes, he does. And
Who
Basil,
else?
Basil
Who else speaks
also.
Elven?
I think Basil said he did.
I do.
Basil and Dougie are the only ones who can understand this. But she is speaking in Elvish, or Elven, and she's like, oh, who are you? Where are you going? Where are you going? Why are you here? What's going on? Oh, you startled me.
Do not be troubled. We're with the town guard. We're trying to stop some people who have intruded on this place.
Yeah, we're here to mete out justice to evildoers.
I'm gonna show her the lawgiver badge.
Oh.
I realize if she's a bad guy, I just blew our cover, but whatever.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Oh. Wow.
Who
So
might
you're-
you be, and what are you doing down here?
Oh, I'm Delania, and I don't know. I seem to be lost in a dream.
Or a nightmare.
Is anything in the room weird or like magical? Like that looks like something that'll.
You gotta be a little more specific than weird.
Well, I'm gonna do like a perception check and make sure she's like fully corporeal and not.
Yeah,
like,
can we
ghost
try
or
like
something.
religion or occult checks just to say like, oh, this is a ghost and this ghost has
that's
an issue
true.
and blah blah blah. Like, can we just try a knowledge check?
Sure. You guys tell me what Gomez wants to try a knowledge check to see if she is corporeal and a creature, and Basil.
If it's occult, great. If it's religion, not so much.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll also try society if I remember like the legend of the elven thing from 300 years ago.
Yeah,
and-
Dougie knows occult and religion too, but might be a different check.
There's 3 pages on this room.
Ah.
I was like,
That's a promising sign.
I know. I'm like, there's literally 3 pages of dense walls of text, and I didn't expect you to go this way. I should have prepared.
As a bit of record, I don't think we ever stumped the GM before by going the wrong way. That was, or at least he never got caught this off guard.
This area is 41 pages long, so I don't know the order you're always going to go, so it's hard for me to prepare.
It's like, and even if you read the entire thing 3 times, that when it's that much content, you're not gonna remember.
3 pages is a lot. Yeah, that's. In fact, I don't know if. Well, depending on whether or not there's pictures, that's a lot.
Okay, so a few things of note. Let's back up a little. You decide to do some checks. Gomez and Basil both look at her, and then they both look at each other and do the little nod of, she's a ghost. You both realize she looks corporeal, but you know the signs. You do the little thing on the nose, little tap
She's
on
a
the nose.
ghost.
Ha!
She also looks pretty young. Like, she's an elven girl, and in human age, maybe 12. I don't know what that is in elven. It's probably like 100 in elven. But for her, she looks like a 12-year-old girl. So she's not,
But she's like 80 or something. Yeah.
Yeah. And she seems to be rather confused. Now, looking around, this is what Dougie was doing. It is a mausoleum. And there's slabs with grave sites all around this. Like all the walls, it's heavily carved. And you can tell that's what this is. And then obviously this fountain is very beautiful. And she is sitting on top of it. She's like right next to it. While you're looking around, she looks at Dougie and Basil and says, where am I? Maybe you can help me. I don't know exactly where I am.
Oh dear.
I'm torn because I don't want to just come out and say this is a graveyard
Yeah.
because that might freak her out or something.
Yeah. What do you remember last? I say in Elven.
I was with my father, and he was performing his work. He was carving his magnificent statues.
Are they statues of Erodin?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I remember him carving wonderful things out of stone with beautiful lettering and flowers and other things of elven beauty. Where am I? Where is this?
We don't know. We just stumbled into it ourselves. So are you as lost as we are? It seems like.
Yes, I don't remember. Mm-hmm.
We were originally investigating a temple of Eredin, but this structure does not appear to be part of the temple itself. It seems to be
Yeah.
connected to the temple.
I see. Well, I don't know. I don't remember. And I can't seem to leave. Why can't I leave this fountain? And you see her like try to get up, but she really can't. It feels like she's torn to go back to it. She's like, why am I stuck within the vicinity of this fountain?
Can we do a knowledge check about ghosts and why they would be tied to a certain place?
You can do anything you want.
All right, let's.
I'm going to read the inscriptions while he thinks about ghosts.
Okay. Well, ghosts are simple. Ghosts are usually bound to a site or a location due to a very specific circumstance. Usually they will be haunting or staying in a place until something very specific is done to release them. What that is, it could be anything. But it's usually strongly tied to them personally or their family. So she probably has some connection to this fountain.
Yeah, so I'm going to check out the inscriptions and also remind everyone that something was modified on the fountainhead, I believe.
So Dougie is reading the inscription on the fountain. The story on the fountain is etched in a floral elven script around the base, amidst carvings of stretched vines, 5-petaled flowers, and forest motifs. And it talks about a story about an elven girl, Delania, who was frail and sickly, who loved wild places of the world, but could not enjoy them because of the pollen and dust that racked her body with painful allergies and rashes. And eventually, she succumbed to that and died. So this fountain seems to have told the story of a young woman named Delania.
Okay, out of character, an elf succumbing to pollen allergy is kind of low-key hilarious.
It is kind of. You read that out loud, right? So we all know?
That was to Dougie directly, so Dougie can tell whatever he wants.
Okay, so yeah, I say everything in common so you guys understand the gist, and I relay my suspicions that if we tell her she's a ghost, she's gonna ghost out on us. I'm wondering if we mention her name. This is where I'm not gonna make that decision by myself. I came across this name of a young woman on the fountain who died to pollen, and if we say her name or ask her if she recognizes a name, she might ghost out on us too. So, I don't know.
We could say we heard a story about an elvish girl who was allergic to outdoors.
Well, I'm gonna try an experiment. I'm gonna prestidigitate a flower, magic trick, and offer it to her. The trick of prestidigitation, of course, is that it's a crude simulacrum, so it's not gonna have pollen or anything. And I want to see her reaction. Does she remember that she was allergic to everything and she'll be repulsed, not repulsed by it, but she'll refuse it, or does she not remember? And maybe that's the trick. Like, now that she's a ghost, she can enjoy the fields and not get allergic, and so maybe there's some angle there.
Yeah.
So so you're a beautiful girl. Let me show you a magic trick. And I instead of pulling a rabbit out of a hat, I pull a flower from behind her ear and present it to her.
Wow, sparkles.
She comes up to Gomez, and she sees the flower, and she's entranced by it. She's like, oh, so beautiful. I love flowers. I love nature. And she's just like very, very gently trying to grab the flower and hold it in her hand.
Except she's a ghost.
She can hold it, sort of.
Oh, nice.
She can.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna double down on prestidigitation because I can flavor things. I can cook food, right?
You can perfume it up.
So I'm gonna perfume it up, and I'm gonna try the best to say it's like, yes, and the smell is sweet. and see if Algae Girl will take a whiff.
She's all into that flower. She's smelling it. She's like, oh, it's so beautiful, and I'm not sneezing. Oh, this must be a dream. I can never enjoy nature like this. I must be dreaming. Who are you again?
I say, can you translate?
Dougie
her,
translates.
We are constables of the great city of Eridan.
Absalom.
Eridan.
Absalom. Yeah.
Absalom,
Eridan's
right.
the god.
Yeah.
Oh, Absalom. Absalom.
Like how old is it? Like the age of the thing was Eridan still alive then? I made an assumption there.
Yeah, well, Eridan was still alive when this temple was built.
Right.
This temple's hundreds of years old.
Right. And so that's why I said like the great
so
city of
she's been
Eridan.
dead
Because
for a
like I'm trying
long
to talk
time.
in her time frame, not my time frame.
This is beautiful. Have you seen my father? Do you know where he is?
He doesn't ride a black horse by any chance, does he?
Ha!
I know that would be really funny. I want to offer.
No.
I want to offer to
No.
take her outside. I want to offer like take my hand. We'll take you to the station. We'll find your father and see if I can lead her out of here and into some field of flowers, and maybe that'll do the trick.
You grab her hand.
I don't grab her
and-
hand. It's like I suggest like it's like lost children is part of finding the parents of lost children is what constables do. If you follow us, we'll lead you to the station. We'll find your father.
So she says, I would love to. And as soon as she tries to get up and leave the fountain, she collapses right back into it. She says, I can't.
Now, is she
I
sitting on the
can't
edge of it?
leave." She can't seem to leave the area of the fountain. She can get maybe like a foot away, and then she has to go back to it. And
Okay,
she cannot
so-
seem to get past it.
I really wonder if the key is this. She's like elf that can't enjoy the flowers thing. Like I wonder if we go upstairs, go to the market, get a big bouquet of flowers, and give her some real flowers. If that'll
Well,
snap her out of it.
Dougie said and noticed something.
Yeah,
that
the top of this, the
top
fountain.
of the top of the fountain seems to be missing something, and that's odd.
Could be a
Basil
bouquet?
notices that the centerpiece not only is missing, but there appears to be a lot of damage above where the centerpiece would be.
Huh. And it's floral inscriptions. I'm wondering if there's like maybe. Well, there's. How about let's
Ask her like make it side. Like I suggest
Yeah,
to make
let's
a
ask
side comment to like say, oh, the top is broken. You know anything about that?
Yeah.
It seems like some vandals have been here. The
Yeah, that's
police
a good
officer.
idea. Let's
Have
point
you ever
that
seen,
out.
Have you seen anything?
You've been around the fountain a while.
Yes, yes. My father was a master crafter. There's no way he would have done such a sloppy job with so fine of a gemstone mount. She goes over to look at it. She says, I think there was a gemstone the size of my arm here. I don't know where it went, but it should be here. It should be. My father would never leave his work unfinished.
I suggest we tell her to stay here where it's safe, and we'll go find the gem, and then we put that on our quest log. Find the gem, along with the
The
medallion of
I
the headless horseman.
I think though what's the happy guy, the thief that saw a new leaf. He turned a leaf.
The informant,
the thief
guy
who
back
turned a
there.
leaf.
Laughing boy.
Yeah, laughing boy. Didn't he mention a big gem somewhere? I wonder.
Oh my
if
god, that's deep. I don't recall.
He definitely mentioned the medallion.
Yeah.
It was a medallion. He was talking about the medallion.
Okay.
So he didn't mention anything about an
So wait,
arm-sized
can
gem.
you translate and ask her if does she see who took this gem, or does she was this
Yeah.
like did this get taken
Doesn't
away?
seem to know though. I'll translate that question.
Oh, I don't remember. I think there was these people. There was so much going through here. People have been trying to come in and steal from the mausoleum. I keep trying to make noise and scream at them. Do you want to hear the scream?
No.
That's quite all right. That's quite all right.
That's all right.
We understand.
Okay. And I've been screaming at them and telling them to leave.
No, little banshee
they're
girl.
gone.
That's okay.
They're gone.
That's okay,
No,
little
they're
banshee
gone.
girl. We
Yeah,
don't have to
they
hear
got-
your
that
death
did the
wail.
trick.
That's okay.
But yes, they've been stealing. They must have stolen the gem, along with all the items from my father's masterwork.
Does it
Yes.
look like they were the mausoleum stuff is broken into?
Oh God, yeah.
So it's all messed up. Okay.
Yeah.
And just to clear this up, there won't be a connection, but there was nothing matching that description in any of that stuff we looted out of those rooms.
Yeah, I was
right?
wondering that too. Actually,
Oh, yeah.
check our bag.
Do
full
you
of
have a
stuff.
gem the size of your arm?
I think we would
Yeah,
have remembered.
Yeah,
we
we
would
would've
remember,
remembered.
and the answer is no. Okay,
That
good.
would have gone to.
I think it would have been in my
Dougie
pocket
and
right now
look,
already.
Yeah.
Nope.
Stealth check.
I would
Sleight
have
of hand
done a
check.
sleight of hand. Yeah.
exactly.
Couple of questions about the room, the physical room. Okay, I see all these dug out niches. Is
That's the mausoleum.
natural?
Yeah,
or
that's the mausoleum. Like that's
Okay.
that's an approximation of like where the alcoves would be.
Okay. So, and the second thing, and this is actually, we've got a dry fountain. What is next to a riverbed? Is
Yes.
that what I'm looking at? And there's
Yes.
water in there.
Yep, there's water leading to the north and the south, and you also see another chamber leading further to the west.
Oh, I see that.
There's a lot going on
Is
around
this
here.
Yeah.
water clean or is
I
it
think
look nasty? Like
this.
This water is sorta clean. It's not exactly the cleanest. You can tell there's a little bit of refuge in there,
Oh,
but
no,
it's
no.
You know,
cleanish.
I think this might be one of those Zork adventures where Dougie gets water and takes water to
the fountain and
yeah, drop
fix it.
water, pour water. I guess we would have helmets or something that could scoop up water. I'm thinking, what if we fill up this fountain with liquid? Maybe something changes because, you know, it's weird that there's a fountain right next to a river. That's
So you think it's a double speak because the most obvious answer is the piece of the fountain is somewhere else in the dungeon. We find it and return it. That's the most flat out obvious, simple, right in your face obvious
True.
answer.
I bet it's both.
We
I bet
already
it
have
I bet
that
it's-
quest.
I
We
bet
already
it's
have
like
that quest,
you
though.
fix the fountain and then you put water in and it
Yeah.
activates. It's magic.
I
and
wouldn't
starts
be
working
surprised if you
again.
fix the fountain and then magically the water.
Yeah. That's a good
Yeah,
point.
that's true. But also, I want to search this water. Like this, it's weird that there's a fountain right next to a river. That doesn't make sense.
Okay. You spend a little time searching and looking up and down the river. The river is going northern direction. It's clean-ish. You can definitely smell to the north. It smells a little foul. Kind of actually smells kind of foul in all the directions, to be honest. And as for the river itself, you are guessing that this is kind of new. That
Okay.
this is something that maybe this place was built hundreds and hundreds of years ago, and this was literally natural erosion,
Huh.
because it looks like that the area that was carved by this river is like going right through. Like you see there's alcoves, like where you see there's alcoves where the river was.
Right.
So it looks like that this river literally cut through the mausoleum.
Okay.
So time and decay has succumbed to nature.
Dougie's gonna jump. There.
It's not that deep. I mean,
Okay.
you can walk right in it. It's like, it's foot.
Actually, what he's gonna do, he's gonna wall jump over here, and then he's gonna jump over there.
Parkour.
Nice.
Parkour.
Yeah,
Are you
He's
parkouring?
parkouring.
everywhere?
He's parkouring.
Okay. You parkour. You parkour your way around.
He doesn't see a new vantage on things. Let's see.
Well, you do see. All right. Well, give me a second.
Okay.
You're walking around. So to the west, you see, a corridor. To the north, you also see a corridor going, to the north. So, see that? There's a little corridor going underneath the ground from above. You're like twisting all over the place.
Okay, yeah, I see how the this goes up to the. All right, so that makes sense. I'm going to check this with our intel and see if that matches anything. Our handouts, going to our handouts.
Well, that's
there's
all
a
you,
picture of
baby.
the elf on the fountain.
I mean,
That's in the
in
handouts.
our maps, there are bodies of water, and they do seem to be on the same sort of angle plane. So I wouldn't be surprised if this led to like one of those bodies of water. And one of them was we were told like we don't want to go and deal with it because there's nasty stuff in it. Remember that guy specifically said we've sent some people and they never came back. Like
that was deep in the
in the lower levels, but I mean this. I bet you. I don't know. It could be. I mean, I'm curious. I think we should explore to the west and see where that leads first, and then maybe go back.
Okay.
I'll jump across too.
Yeah. Do you guys like that idea, Basil Gomez?
Yeah,
Sure. Let's go.
Yeah.
I mean, I basically should let her know. Hey, we're gonna find this. We're gonna fix this, and we're gonna get you out of here.
Right.
Right.
The city watch is on the
We're
job.
gonna find your father. We're gonna find the missing piece and find your father. He'll fix it.
Oh, okay. Where am I again? Where is this? Where are we?
We don't know. We don't know.
Just tell her she's safe by a beautiful fountain. She should stay there until we return.
Okay.
It's magic.
Can I keep the flower?
Oh no, it's gonna disappear.
Yes, but flowers fade in time.
Oh, I'll enjoy
I'll make you another
every
one. If that one
second
fades,
I have with it.
if that one fades, I'll make you another one.
With magic.
I'm enjoying every second I have with this beautiful flower.
All right, you got point now, Buggy. Go for it. Check for traps.
Yeah, I'm gonna check for traps. Hey, don't you have like create vegetable? I mean, you could actually give her a real bouquet of flowers, although it doesn't last.
I can't make anything useful. Like I can't make food, but so it's like party tricks, and so
Okay.
basically it's I did what I could do.
So
All right.
you are continuing to the west.
Yeah.
It is normal ground. Keep on trucking.
Okay, so what I'm seeing on my map is it looks like the bottom of the stairs or something.
Well, yeah, you're basically going below that staircase, kind of.
Okay,
on
all
the
right.
side of it.
Oh, I see how it goes. Okay, so you guys follow me. This is funny. Oh, geez.
Yeah, you're going.
Oh, for
back
God's sakes, this is
around.
exactly where that guy was.
Yep.
Laughing boy.
You just went around in a big circle.
Ah.
You were right back where that guy was, and you're back at that bridge over the chasm, and where you picked up that guy. You just went around in a big old circle.
Well,
That's
we
all
did
right.
learn something. That's all right. I don't mind learning that. I kind of don't want to go over the bridge again and deal with that freaking horse
Roper.
guy.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the next thought is we could explore north or south the river because it looks like there's some. I don't know.
Let's try south.
Or
Do you
maybe
guys
we
wanna
should
do
assume
south?
one of the cultists took the gem, and maybe we should go head toward the cultist lair and see if we can find it there.
Yeah, that seems the most straightforward. Occam's razor.
Okay.
You know
answer.
what? This cracked though. By my map, I think we're just gonna go. All right, I bet you if we go. Okay, yeah. Let's leave that.
I mean, if you look south, it looks like there's another
Yeah.
chamber down there.
Yeah, but you know what? I think that's gonna connect with this crack. Let's go this way. Let's pass her up and go the right way rather than explore. I think. Let's just follow the
Are
quest.
you ready? You are not
Yes,
prepared.
yeah. I am prepared a little bit.
That's the motto for TBC, by the way.
Gomez is just hanging out by the river. He's like, "I'll meet you back here. You circle around." Oh,
I've been moving
Teleport.
my guy like just on Dougie's heels that entire time. It's just it didn't update.
He's like, I'm not being left behind. The Lomang does the teleport halfway across the map.
All right.
Oh, Dougie's going in. All right, hold on.
Uh-oh.
The crack is really tight, and you're like, "Oh, Dougie, you shouldn't have had the 5th donut this morning."
I inhale.
I'm size small. I'm like, it's roomy. This is nice. This is my size.
Actually, it's a little comfy.
is it a little tight for me?
A little tight, but you're okay. But everyone else is like, you're like really having to squeeze to get in this little crack. And the worst part is it's getting smaller.
You know, this might be a situation in which Gomez goes first. But no, Dougie will keep squeezing.
It's extremely well traveled, though. You can see like
All right.
the ground is extremely well traveled.
We have our cultist costumes on too, right?
I don't know.
Sure, yeah. If we want to do that, we can
do.
don our disguises.
Get them on, yeah.
Okay. Yep. With your fake
Are we
masks.
donning disguises?
Yeah. Do we have to roll for that?
I go under. I
You
go
just-
undercover. We go undercover.
Literally. Okay, Dougie, you can keep going.
I can't. My character. Oh, okay. You moved my character. All right.
Ta-da! Look at that. Look at that. Oh, baby. Up, it goes around. So now you're going downstairs. So you're actually underneath the Colosseum mausoleum thing. This thing is twisting and turning, and
Right.
like you guys are
a
all
good map.
over the place. This is a crazy
I
ass
knew
map.
it. Okay, so we're gonna do our second loop-de-loop.
Okay, wait, stop. Let me describe the room.
Get up here, guys.
Okay, Dougie. A pool of fetid wastewater has collected in the southern corner of the small, roughly carved burial chamber. Skeletal rat corpses line the edges of the pool, their bodies all drained
Ooh.
of blood.
Mm,
Ew.
vampire.
Well, if they're skeletal, yeah, I believe that. All right, so
And then as you're sitting there thinking, what are we going to do? Suddenly, a million ticks start to swarm out of the wall and out of the ground. And you're like, oh no, ticks
fireball,
swarm, ticks
fireball,
swarm.
fireball.
Roll for combat.
Oh no.
Dougie, you seeing a swarm of ticks.
Ugh.
They smell fresh meat.
Oh man.
They're up first.
Okay, well, I'm definitely delaying.
You're gonna get Lyme disease, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely delay till after Gomez and the tick swarm goes after Basil. Gomez, fireball these guys. I'm gonna delay.
Gomez is actually still up the stairs a fair amount away, and he just hears, tick swarm, tick swarm.
All right, so I will move until I get line of sight into the room. Is that one action?
Yeah, you'll have to get to, what's your movement?
Like 25.
Well, he was kind of not that far back. I mean,
Well, the stairs are, it's all difficult terrain.
yeah, but I
I will
mean,
say you can go right there, right in front row.
Is that the only place where I can get line of sight into the room, or can I get line of sight into the room from behind Lomang?
If Lomang moves and you go after Lomang, okay, I'll say you can go right there. That's fine. You go
that's what I
right
wanna do.
behind Lomang.
Duck!
Chicken.
I fireball the room.
Stuck
Chicken.
and really, fireball.
heck yeah, you fireball the room. This is tailor-made for fireballing.
That's true.
Ooh, a flaming sphere would be a less dramatic option, but I'm gonna fireball
No.
anyway.
Fireball. You want big. You want to go big.
Fireball.
Big or go home.
I
Go
try to
big,
send it.
go
I try to judge the radius correctly if I can.
Oh, they scramble out of the way. Even though you roll a pretty good fireball, 26 damage, you're like, ha 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 ha. And they like scramble. But it is area damage, so it still does a ton of damage. So 13 plus 10. So you do a whopping 23 points of damage. So it was good, but not quite as good as you maybe were hoping. The Lomang or Dougie's up. Whoever wants to go next.
Fireballs are never as good as you want them to be.
Well, it's not that,
Never
it's
as
not
good as
that-
you want
no,
them
it's
to be.
not that it wasn't as good as they made the save. As you have a save, they rolled a 32. So they scrambled out of the way. A lot of them ducked into the water. They're
It's
like,
the ultimate bug bomb. It's the ultimate bug bomb, and I still couldn't kill them all.
Well,
All right.
definitely not.
Well, I might as well sacrifice myself.
Do it.
Basil, you better fireball this room, and because I don't think there's anything I can do to hurt these things. One move, I'm going to change my rapier into a blunt instrument for the second move.
You never use it as a rapier.
I know,
You've only
I
been
never
using
do.
it. It's like a mace all the time. It's like mace all day, all night. All right.
All right, for my second action, I'm
You move
going to
in.
go there, and for my third action, I am going to
Smush him! Smush him! You gonna smush him?
Yeah, I might do a skirmish strike. No, you know what? I'm not. I'm just going to attack. All right, so I'm gonna hit
Squish
rapier
bugs dead.
1.
Go. Press it. 30.
30.
Guess what?
That's a hit.
You hit. You're like, aha! I'm going to squish you, buggies. I crush you.
But I hear a butt coming.
But the good news is it does some damage. It does 6 points of damage.
Oh, that's...
Well, you rolled 11, but you really only do 6 because they're hard to hit. They're hard. You're like, "Urgh, these little bugs. They're a pain.
Are they hard to hit because they're like
it's a swarm.
Quick?
They're just like, well, you're trying to, you're trying to kill thousands of ticks with a mace. The good news is you're definitely doing damage, and you definitely got 6 points worth of bugs.
All right.
Lomang, you saw that. You feel like, hey, I bet you I can punch them bugs to death. Maybe.
Yeah, but you know what? I have a better idea than that, though.
Oh,
What's the range on Alchemist Fire?
Pretty good. I don't know. Look it up.
I did. I don't see what the range increment is, though.
Alchemist Fire. Oh, you're right. Well, it's a bomb, and I think...
It's a grenade.
I have no idea.
Grenade rules.
Maybe it showed something Hero Lab.
20 feet. All bombs are 20 feet.
20. Okay, good. All right, so it's about 20 feet away, is it? Like, what is it? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25?
25 feet. So you're just out of... Well, you can either take one action to take it out, one action to throw, but you would get a -2, or move, take out, throw. Up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna move. I'll move there.
You're moving a little closer to the swarm. Okay.
Actually, I can't see what's north of this room.
Nothing. It's just a little bit
It
of...
just ends. There's water, right?
See.
Yeah, well, there's water. I mean,
There's.
Alright,
I actually see
I'll
a
move
river.
there and I'll throw. So let's just do what I think a crossbow, right?
Yeah, you can just do a
And
cross.
subtract 1.
I don't even think you do that. Well, let's see. 20? Oh my god, what did you roll? You rolled a 4. Like, incoming! And you hit the wall. But the good news
Splash
is
damage.
it does do splash damage no matter what. So, which one was this? Was it a lesser or
It's a lesser, yeah, it's a lesser.
Oh, lesser. So, let's see. 1 point of persistent fire damage. Oh, that's only if you hit it. But splash damage. So here's the funny thing. The 1 point of splash damage. Can you guess how much damage that one
11.
does?
It does 11.
It goes to 11. So
awesome.
even though you missed, you still did 11 points of damage. Good
Yeah, that's what I was
job,
thinking. That even with a
Lomang.
miss, it does damage. So that's good.
Oh, tick swarm. Oh, tick swarm. It's time to start eating. Dougie!
Yeah?
Oh, Dougie! The
I was expecting
swarm
this.
just goes all over Dougie. Rah, 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 rah. So first action.
Like in the Mummy.
Yes, it goes exactly like the mummy. First action goes on top of Dougie. Second action, swarming bites. Give me a reflex save.
Oh my god, I didn't roll like a 1.
25.
That's probably not enough.
That is not enough.
No. Dang it.
You take 12 points of damage as they are biting you and biting you.
Ouch.
Give me a fortitude save
Oh dear.
as you feel...
Oh, what is up with my saves?
19.
I can't roll anything for saves. 7. I roll a 7 plus 12.
It's better when you don't miss your save.
Yeah. I wouldn't
Usually.
know. I don't know what's on that side of the fence. I've never made a save.
Dougie, I might have to burn them off you, just so you know.
Yeah,
I might have to burn them off
I
you.
expect them. Oh, that's part of the plan. That's plan A.
Okay, and that was action 2. No, action 3. More bites! Bite. Give me another reflex save.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's a little better.
35.
That's
Guess what?
a lot better.
You take half of that, so you take 5 points of damage. You're like, get them off! They're in my underwear! Get them off! Get them off!
Oh no. I got the
Basil, you're
crabs.
way in the back, and you're just hearing commotions. Fireballs are going off. Things are exploding. Dougie's screaming. I think Basil's halfway between going in and going out. You can go and run out. There's still plenty of time.
Well, my first action will be to move up till we can at least see things.
Okay.
And now I'm going to go ahead and take out the fire staff. And if Dougie's in there, then I'm going to cast Just Do Produce Flame. And aim for a part of the swarm that Dougie's not part of.
Oh,
Yeah, you can do that. You can hit the swarm and not hit Dougie. So 19 is a miss, but it is still area damage. And you would have done, let's see, 15. So half of that is 7. And so that means you do 17 points of damage. So good job. You missed, but yet still hit. Gomez, you're up. Dougie is getting swarmed.
I can heal him. Fireball.
Just delay your turn.
Delay my turn? All right, I'll delay till after Lomang.
Yeah. I'm going to. Okay, because I'm next after he does that.
That is a solution. I'm going. Before the tick swarm goes, if it's still alive, a fireball is happening.
I am going to. Oh, geez, now I get a bleed on me. All right, I'm going to whop him.
Fireball will cauterize that wound.
With actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna.
I'm not sure that's medically accurate, but at least not in the Pathfinder universe.
True.
33.
Oh, are you attacking? You're smushing them. Smush.
With my rapier / smusher.
All right. Well, the smusher. Here's the bad news. You want the good news? The good news is
It's never good news.
you hit with a 33. The bad news is you do 4 points of damage.
That's not a crit. 33.
Not even close.
Okay.
Also, swarms sometimes tend to be immune to crits.
Oh, that's
because
right.
It's not
Okay.
one creature.
Correct.
I'm going to, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a skirmish strike for my second attack.
Okay. 25. Miss. You don't get a good chunk of them. You try to get them.
That's my step.
As you step away, you manage to step on a lot of them.
Oh.
And you do 1 point of damage, squishing them as you leave.
Hey, that's another point of damage. Dougie is saving the day.
But they are all over you. Even though you left the swarm, now the swarm is with you, Dougie. You literally have a swarm.
You are the swarm.
Yes. You are the swarm.
Does that mean if I move that they're going to be on top of me?
They're on you. They're already on you. They're on top of you and they're biting you. That's what the bleed is.
Shoot me!
You're sucking the life away from you. You have one more action, I believe.
I'm going to draw fire onto my position. I repeat.
You take full responsibility for that?
I'll take
Danger
full
close.
responsibility.
You have one action left. What are you
Yeah,
gonna do?
and I was going to use it to get bug out, and that's not going to. So I'm going to call down airstrikes on my position and
On your
use
paws?
my last attack on the swarm. And I miss. Okay.
Let's see, an 18? Yeah, that is actually a critical miss. Now, the ticks are swarming all over you, so the first thing that happens is you take persistent damage as they're biting you. 14 points of damage.
Oh, that's great.
And now give me a flat check to see if you can shake them off like a dog. Just roll a D20.
How did the cultists get past the ticks? Unless they put the ticks here.
I was thinking that.
So just give me a flat check. It's just a D20, and if you get a 15 or higher, you remove the ticks that are clinging to you. Otherwise, help me, Gomez. You're my only hope. Nope, 12 ain't gonna do it. They're still down your pants.
Yeah. Just hit me with the fire. Hit me with the fireball.
Gomez, you're up.
Here you go. Cleanse it. The cleansing flame. The cleansing flame will cure
Are
it.
you gonna hit him like that?
Cleanse me with fire. Yes.
Yeah, you have to hit something that you can
get
see,
Lomang
so
too
you can
for
do
good
that.
measure.
Yeah, don't get me, please.
Okay, 20 points.
He's got
of
ticks.
damage.
I see
Here
him.
we go.
You have to look close.
Okay.
They're on
Here we
Lomang.
go. Reflex save from the tick swarm. 37. You know what that
Are you
means?
fucking kidding me?
Those are some nimble ticks.
No damage. Critical miss.
That's terrible.
Dougie, give me the reflex save to see how much damage
Jesus
you
Christ. Well, if I take damage, I think that the ticks that are literally on me should also take damage.
take. Yes,
Because I also fail all my
Yes.
You are
reflexes.
holding them in
Yes.
place.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
19.
Yeah, of course I roll a 3.
All right, the good news is the ticks are gone. The bad news is you took 20 points of damage.
Well, that's better than ticks on me. I'll say that for one. I don't like the ticks.
Oh, are you doing something with your third action, Gomez?
That is a good question.
Get something out that. Kill these ticks.
Are the ticks dead now?
I'll pull out a first level healing scroll.
Lomang, you're up. You just saw a lot happen in front of you.
Like, what is going on?
It is mayhem.
It's chaos. All right, so the ticks. I could hit the ticks from here. Yes.
No, you have to go next to them to hit them.
Oh, I thought they were on Dougie.
They were all burned off.
Oh, so the ones that were on him are not on.
Yeah, they're
him.
gone. They
Got
burned
it.
off. He took 20 points of damage, but now they're gone.
You're our new tank, Lomang, so take them up.
All right. I like the hit and run stratagem.
No, you need to hit and stay, or they'll be on everyone. You want one person taking damage. Come on. Aren't you a raider?
Nope. All right. So can I flank them? I wonder.
Yes, you can
so
definitely do that.
overthinking this.
All right.
Just-
I'm going here.
You jump over them.
You go to
I'll
the
do-
north. Yes.
Yep. I flurry and I attack.
Okay, here we go. Flurry of blows. Tick swarm, my greatest enemy. I will defeat you.
Do I have to? Can I do flurry not in a stance? Yes, I think. Right. Stance is optional.
Don't know.
I'm pretty sure I can. Hold on. I don't. There's not a button for that though.
No, but
Actually, it
you
doesn't
just-
matter. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't
yeah.
matter. I mean, for you, it doesn't. For like mountain stance, you actually do need to do that. So, all right, good news. 31 hits. Boy, you rolled terrible damage. 11 points, so you do 6 points of damage.
All right. Second attack. Nice.
Critical hit. Guess what? I'm not exactly sure how, but they can be credited. That's right. You managed to crit the
Nice.
swarm.
Yeah,
Wait
yes.
a minute.
My
He's critting with a 32. I was rolling higher than that.
He rolled a natural 20.
Natural 20.
Natural
that gets the
20.
job done.
Gets the job done. So what's that? 32 minus 5, 27 points of damage.
That's pretty freaking good.
That's
Now
good.
they do not like that. They're like, oh, new target. New target, Lomang.
I'm gonna draw them out. I think. So this river that's to the north of me, you go like there's water. To
You're
the north of me,
overthinking
right?
it. They're
Yeah,
dead,
yeah.
dude. They're practically dead. You can see the
All right,
circle.
and this water is. You said I could walk into it or no?
Yeah, you can walk into it. It's gross, but you can walk into
All right,
it.
I do.
You can hit him.
He wants to walk into the water and get new diseases that have not been discovered yet. Wow. You're running all the way
I
up
go there.
there?
Yeah, I go there.
Are you
Wow.
serious, dude?
Yep, I go there.
He's going back to the girl?
I'm going back to the girl.
Jesus
Yep.
Christ. Oh God.
Swarm! Hey, Dougie! Oh, they go all over Dougie!
I'm
Dougie!
trying to avoid fireball.
Dougie! First action, they attack Dougie. Second action, swarming bite. Give me a reflex save.
All right.
Oh, it's cool.
Holy,
I see, okay.
good
So let's see how
job.
this works.
I actually rolled a 32.
Wow,
Wow.
guess what? You take 3 points of damage. That's it. But guess what?
Okay. Oh yeah, they get more attacks.
Oh, they're all over you again. They're going up your clothes.
But they also moved. They also moved.
I know, but now comes their second attack. Swarm. Give
yeah.
me another reflex save. This is the third attack. Oh,
Yeah, there's that.
18. You know what that is?
That's a fill.
That's a fail.
That is a critical failure.
Mm-hmm.
So you get a whopping 22 points of damage on you.
All right.
As they manage to get into your mouth, into your ears, into your other orifici, and now you are one with the tick. Basil, it's not looking good for Dougie. It looks like he's about to become one of those skeletons by the river.
I'm gonna do my produce flame technique.
Produce flame on. Poor Dougie. We hardly knew ye.
Oh, we
Think
knew him
again.
enough to know that he's the guy that always gets betrayed by Lomang, who is a chicken.
I was trying to draw them away.
Sorry, I
from you.
accidentally submitted
Yeah,
my
right.
attack twice, and I apologize.
If I stood my ground, they would get us both. Like that's. I'm not doing that.
So you miss, but you do 18. So that actually is a complete miss. But well, would you do anything? No. Produce flame. It's you don't hit anything, even with area damage or splash. So let me see.
Don't you have like a ring of
Nope, that
fireballs
misses.
or
So you do nothing.
necklace of fireballs?
Yeah, I do. I was trying to finesse it a little bit and not damage you, but
Yeah, that's the problem. Is like the fireball could kill you at this point.
Well, now, yeah. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean,
You got one
things-
action left.
they got
cast shield from myself.
they got a taste of that Dougie
Jesus
blood. They don't
Christ.
want to leave you.
I
Apparently.
hate you guys so much. You know what? I'm delaying.
I don't
I'm
have
doing
much else I
nothing
can do with
on my
one
turn.
action.
Yeah, just do nothing.
Gomez, you're up.
Doing nothing
Gomez,
on
you're
my
up.
turn too.
Gomez, you're up.
I was thinking about doing something clever. There's no clever, and also I'm using too many slots on this. So, produce flame as soon as I get back
Produce
to my
flame is
screen.
all or nothing. Don't forget. If you miss, you miss. There's no like extra
Try not
damage.
to miss. That's not a miss.
33.
It does good damage.
You hit.
Plus
Miss
10.
Schmiss.
Plus 10, so 26 points of damage.
That is
They
And
scurry.
persistent.
They
that's
scurry.
horrible. That's horrible considering that the produce flame. I could have been just producing flame, and it was more effective than my goddamn fireball.
If you hit, that's the thing.
Yeah,
If you
but
hit.
you have to hit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but, or then they make their save like the last.
Well,
time
yeah,
made
when
their
they
save, took
critically
away.
make their save, that's brutal.
Exactly.
Well, that was really bad.
Exactly.
So anyhow, you hit and you do 26 points of damage. They are nearly dispersed, nearly dead, mostly dead. Not yet. Gomez, are you going to do anything else? You have one action left.
No, I tisk because I watched
Dougie
Dougie
is up,
get
or
eaten
is
alive.
Dougie delaying after Lomang?
Yeah, if Lomang gets in here, then
Lomang, you're up.
we both get
All right.
flanking. Although I'm sure it's swarms, so it doesn't matter.
I'm back. Do we get flanking?
I don't know.
Yeah, there's no way flanking would work on a swarm. There's just no way. It's like flanking a Hydra. It's just so not going
I
to
don't
happen.
think it works.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't say. Hold on, I'm just checking. I don't think it works. No, you don't get precision, so.
All right, I'm going to go for the fatality. I focus my key powers, my internal control techniques, as my hands glow white, and I attack with the formidable key strike. And let's do it. Oh wait, hold on. That's
Strike.
that's the wrong one.
Okay.
That's the number 2 attack, I guess, because I rolled number 2. I can do the number 1. Actually, is that going to mess it up? No, right?
No, it doesn't. Well,
It
that's
has
striking.
automatic, right?
All right, I'll let you re-roll it. Don't do that again.
There we go.
Oh, come on! I should have let you keep the
I
other
mean, the
one.
first one, that's a 1 and that's a 2. So the 2 missed and the 1 hits. Because I get 2 attacks.
That's true. We're just doing it in the
Do
reverse
the
order.
reverse order, yeah.
Yes, that's completely legitimate. So you got something in your eye with the first attack, but the second one you do okay. 17 points damage. Guess what?
Yes. Fatality. Flawless. Victory.
Disperse. They all run away. We're not
What's
done
left?
though,
Oh,
because
really?
there's still several inside Dougie that
Oh
we have
no,
to take
Dougie.
care of.
I have to shake them off.
Literally. So, what are you gonna do?
Dougie like an Alabama tick.
All right, so I moved, I key striked, and I attacked. I'm
Exactly.
done. I'm out of actions.
Okay, Dougie.
Like, what are my options here?
Your option is to try to remove them before they do damage on you. If you do that, it's 2 actions, or if you do something creative, it could be 3 actions. And then you do a flat check, and it's just a base DC 15 flat check. If that works, you get rid of them. If that doesn't work, your flat check goes down to DC 10. So it's a 50-50 chance every turn to get rid of them.
God. All
Lit cigarette. You need a lit cigarette.
All right. So, let's see. I'm thinking about jumping in this water, but it's stagnant and the ticks aren't going to care about water. Yeah, they don't care about water. I'm going to just do that DC check I'm going to spend 2 turns. I have nothing on me that's creative, so
You just dance around like
Yeah.
like
I'm
you're
gonna
covered in
roll
bugs.
around on the ground.
Roll around on the
like
ground.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll, duck and roll. Oh, there we go. We needed a 15.
Crunch,
we
crunch,
rolled
crunch,
15.
crunch, 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 crunch. They're dead.
Actually, does a 15 actually succeed?
Yes.
Because
Yep. You did it. You rolled.
all right.
You got rid of them. And now we are
okay.
out of combat. Just so you know, if you went into the water, it would have become a DC 5 flat check. Because no, they actually don't like being immersed in water. So you were on the right track, but you poo-pooed yourself, and
Quite all right.
okay, Dougie.
And Lo Mang actually, he sees a single tick crawling on his arm, and he flicks it off in disgust. It's like, ew, I don't want that.
It's like, ew, one tick, click.
Yes.
Basil and Gomez.
I was gonna say he
way
sees
in
a
the
single
back.
he sees a single tick and runs away from it.
I tell you, if this was Basil,
much.
that would have been like underneath all of his feathers. We'd never get him out.
Oh, yeah.
I hate you guys so
Probably
much.
sure I would have probably had to be completely plucked to get rid of them.
I hate you guys.
Dougie, it's kind of like having glitter thrown on you.
Pretty much.
You will never not have a tick fall out of you for
I've
the
been
rest
to
of your life.
I've been to the Flea glitter strip club. Is what I've been on. Yeah.
Prestidigitation him, clean
We're
him
gonna have
off.
to visit the wise wizard Seresto and get him a special magic collar.
Yeah. Actually, ooh, prestidigitation.
You're gonna have to put the prestidigitation into areas one does not want to go. Let me
Yeah,
tell you.
he's got to go. Gomez, go ahead, do it. Go to where no
Can
one
we get
has gone
Dougie a
before.
coat of shame?
Dougie's like
So he doesn't-
taking off
so he
all of
doesn't
his
chew?
clothes.
Come here,
You're gonna have
come
to
here,
burn
Gomez.
those clothes.
Gomez, flush me out.
Ew.
All right, while they're doing that, I'm going to close my eyes, sit on the floor
Wet and
cross-legged,
wild.
and
Wet
meditate
and
for
wild.
10 minutes. I'm meditating.
He's like, I'm meditating. There's bugs everywhere.
If ever there was a time to employ that hand wave first aid rule, this is the time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna hand wave it, but I want to hear some
gonna take
descriptions here. I want to
frickin'
hear.
hours.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. When you hand wave it, you don't go through all the gory details. That's
Oh,
the
I
point of
want
hand
to
wave.
hear the gory details. You don't have to roll dice, but I still want to hear gory details of. I'm healing. He's like bending over. He's showing you where they were. He's like on the legs, on the feet. He's like he's opening up his shirt. Like hundreds of ticks are falling out.
There's
He's shaking his
ticks in
hair.
places.
He's got it's the mask. Oh man, inside the mask.
Gomez,
ticks.
I got ticks where I've never been tanned before. This is awful. Get over here. Clean this out.
No. I'm sorry. I'm not trained in first aid. I don't have any of that.
Oh, here's the official
All right.
description. This swarm of thousands of fist-sized ticks forms a moving carpet of bloated insects. A
Yeesh.
nauseating and intimidating sight. So that is what you were eaten by, Dougie.
Wow, that's respectable. That's actually
That's actually
a lot
not
more
not
impressive.
as bad because if they're fist sized, it's not the same.
That's
as,
true. That's
as-
true.
As
That's actually a
hundreds
lot
of
better.
thousands.
And so I'm glad that they're that big because
Yeah.
I'm not gonna miss
In
them.
real life, though, that would be so bad.
That would be horrible.
Fist-sized ticks, a swarm of them, like you.
Yeah.
Apparently the cultists have a cache of like deep woods off on them or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if this is actually where the cultists go through, or this is just where the Edgewatch guys went through, and the cultists actually
this
go
is
through.
the way they
completely
told us
different
the cultists went.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah,
I
they
think
told
the
us that.
Yeah,
cultists
that's what they
probably
told us,
went
yeah.
through the. They probably went
Yes.
through the whatchamajig, the fountain. and
I mean,
went
I'm
straight
guessing-
up there.
Oh, it could be. Yeah, you could be right about that. Actually, it could be
Yeah.
north of where we are here.
We went the foolhardy way, but all right. So I'm going to Can I hand wave myself up to
Yeah,
from
sure.
16 to
Yep,
92?
you hand wave your way. You hand
That's a
your
lot of time.
hand wave your way up to fully healed from the swarm of ticks.
Jeez.
However, I will tell you, Dougie, you definitely caught something. You don't know what, but there's something brewing inside of you because them ticks were not clean, I tell you.
No.
Diseased. Yeah, you're diseased. Lyme disease, like Seth said.
Yep.
We've cured disease.
I wouldn't worry about that.
Yeah, it'll clear up.
Basil will only handle tick wounds in a FCC approved locations.
Yeah.
You're gonna get periodic
You
fatigue.
can do recall knowledge.
Joints are
even
gonna
though you're
ache.
dead.
Actually, I do have no.
I'll do that. I'll do a nature
I have
check.
medicine. I'm gonna do
I
a
have nature.
medicine. Medicine is plus 13,
Okay, nature check. Up. Lomang knows what this is. Let's see what Dougie knows. We'll see who knows what.
and I have plus 13 on the medicine.
Oh, you know you got a disease, Dougie, but you don't know what. But Lomang
Okay.
knows.
Yeah, I'll tell you what
Rot
you
or
got.
something.
He has tick fever.
Oh God.
Hmm.
Jeez.
In one day, you're not going to feel too good. You're going to probably get a little enfeebled. And then on the second day, you'll probably be really enfeebled. And enfeebled just makes you physically weak, aka all your strength-based rolls, DCs, attack rolls, athletics checks, damage rolls all go down until you get fully cured of that. But it takes at least a day to kick in, and then
He's a
It
man.
takes-
I can.
A man who got bit by ticks. He's about to get sick.
that's right.
Okay.
You saw where I was
Here we
going
are,
with
here we
that, with the tick fever.
Here we go. I'm going to.
I don't exactly have Shirley Bassey's voice, I realize.
There are going to be saving throws against the disease in the next day. Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, the way disease
Okay.
works is that there's an initial saving throw for you to whether or not you get it. After that, there will be an
Okay.
onset period, and then you
All
just have
right.
to make another saving throw. To be honest, if you make it, the disease just goes away. If you don't make it, then you go to stage 1. Or if you critically fail it, you go to stage 2. And then you have to wait. So like if the onset's one day and that, stage 1 is one day, you literally going to have to wait another day to make another save.
Quite all right.
You can do like
because-
medicine checks.
Yes, a
though?
medicine
Yes.
check does a
Treat
medicine
disease.
trained action treat disease.
But it takes 8 hours.
So what? We're probably out of our first scroll already with me healing. I mean, going from 16 to 92.
No,
Hit
but
points.
it's done on downtime. Like you can do it after this. Like you can't do it now. It's 8 hours of doing nothing but treating your disease. And all you get is a +2 to your check. That's all. Or a +4 to your check. Or
Yeah.
a -2 to your check if you critically fail. So
But we have
how it works
the advanced
is you
kits.
say, I'm going to spend 8 hours, and then you roll a medicine check. If you make it, then you will get a +2 to your saving throw against the disease. That's all it does.
Does the advanced medicine kit help with that?
Yeah, it helps with your roll.
I bet assurance would help with that.
Yeah, I mean, assurance just gives you an automatic roll, or someone else can give it to you if they have insurance for medicine.
I've got assurance too.
Oh, okay. What's your assurance though? But it's not that high. It's only what's your
It's-
assurance medicine.
It's funny. It's like it's the flanking of disease.
Oh no! I moved it to athletics, so I don't have assurance. Okay, never mind.
Long story short, it's not that great. I mean, treat medicine is okay. You could also buy the way it's now. Like in the old game, it was like okay, you just get rid of it. Now all they do is give you pluses. The only way to get rid of it is, I think, the spell. There's like a spell to get rid of it, and that's kind of it.
All right.
Cure disease.
Because I was thinking we could spend 8 hours.
Well, you would have to
Just
do
like
that. Yeah, but that's
hanging
down.
out.
You'd have to leave. That's like
Oh, we
you're
couldn't
done.
do that in the
It's
dungeon?
downtime. It's downtime.
Okay.
Not here. You couldn't. I mean, you could, but if you get interrupted by a single thing, you have to start over.
Oh.
So remove
All right,
disease
well-
is a level 3 spell. By the way,
Walk it off.
Yeah. All right. So, question about the way the map is reading is this something? Is this like an opening? Because it's reading like I'm looking out a window, like the way visibility was working.
Yeah. So the way it's working is that you're inside this large tick cavern, and the tick swarm is now dead. You now see the river goes to the west, and the river goes to the north, which Lomang ran up. And by the way, Lomang can tell you that leads right back to the fountain where you just were. So you've been going around in circles. So it's up to you wherever you want to go.
Well, I guess north is the way to go. But guess what, Lomang? You're on point.
Okay. All right. So just a cursory check over here to the south and west. Is that nothing, right?
No, there's the southwest.
Like, does that
South?
lead to that corridor?
Oh yeah, there's a huge corridor and leading to a gigantic cavern room and tremendous like water area. Yeah.
So wait,
there's a
so
lot
like
going on
here?
down there. Hold on. Yeah, you can see that, right?
And there's nothing
Yeah, but
on
that's
our
weird
map.
though, because we've been up here and we didn't see the water to the right here.
No.
No, this is the lower level. You're on the lower level. You didn't see
Yeah,
any
the
of that.
lower level isn't
gotcha,
showing up
gotcha.
for us if there's stuff on that.
Let me tell you how I did it. This map is very confusing.
Yeah.
Yep.
This
Okay.
map has two maps on it. There's the upper level and the lower level. As you have been exploring the lower level, I have been changing and revealing the map to show you the lower level. So you saw the map as it was built for the upper level. You're now
Right.
seeing the lower level. So you didn't see any of that because you weren't supposed to
It's
see any
because
of that.
it's below. I got
Right.
you.
Right.
All right, so we have to go north.
So just so you know,
But there is
Steve,
a huge cavern. Yep.
right, like where that orange is, there's nothing visible. We see the hallway.
Right, because
that's
we are
above
below.
us.
No, we're below.
You're
that.
below it. You're
Yeah, I
going
know.
below the
I
hallway.
know.
It's just a wall.
Okay. As long
Wait,
as
no,
you
there
know.
shouldn't be a wall. No, there's not a wall. There shouldn't be a wall. You should be able to see a corridor to the west.
No,
the
we
southwest.
don't see that. We
You have to
see-
go for. Hold on. I see Lomang. Hold on. Yeah, Lomang totally sees that. I see Lomang. Do you see where I'm picking?
Oh
You
yeah,
see
yeah, yeah.
water.
I was expecting
Yeah.
to see like the little dot things or whatever.
Oh, you can't see that. Hold on. There you go.
There we go.
Sorry about that.
That's different.
Okay, now so yes, you see how that connects.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, this is the correct way to go. I'm sure of it. So let's wait for Dougie to get back. Is he all healed and everything?
He's all healed.
Yeah, other than the disease, he's healed.
Is he done crying about it, or do we have to wait another 5 minutes for that?
We're gonna be hearing that for a while.
All right, so we'll let him cry it out before we move. But I'm pretty sure if we look at our maps that we were given, like this is going to lead to where we need to go, and it's going to there's going to be a lot of stuff to the north and northeast, I think.
Maybe the cultists, once they knew about the ticks, they just blew through this room before they could even get hit by the ticks. Or maybe
Yeah.
they got used to it and jumped in the water to get rid of the ticks and then jetted out the other side or something.
Yeah, I'm guessing they figured they have something to get bypass them because it is another good just layer of defense for them.
Yeah, a big citronella candle or something.
Ah, there
All
it
right.
is. Okay,
You ready?
I see. We're gonna go south. Okay, yeah.
Lomang goes south. Hold on. That was a big room.
Jeez, Lomang.
Everyone go where they want to be. Dozens of alcoves are set into the eastern walls of this large burial chamber, which is divided by a flow of sewage coming from the north. The wastewater has pooled into the center of this room.
Okay, so we're walking in sewage.
Oh, yeah, you're totally walking in sewage. So there's a very large room. And suddenly,
I'm getting out of the sewage. I'm making that a priority.
Oh no, what's this? Oh no,
One of my favorites.
is it Neo-Autologs?
Yes, shit monsters. I
Atia-
love the sewage monsters.
Roll for combat.
as you enter the room, you have interrupted the evening meal as they are busy eating the garbage, but you have walked in on them as you see not one, not two, not three, but 4 Atiuks.
Oh no.
You've been listening to Roll for Combat, Agents of Edgewatch. If you have a question or comment for the show, please visit us at rollforcombat.com. You can also find us and play various games on our Discord channel at discord.rollforcombat.com.